It's not surprising that we have another Roblox update to talk about today. It's also not surprising that the update we are talking about is Roblox removing a feature, but it is very surprising that the feature they are removing is a security feature, and honestly, quite a necessary one. I don't know, maybe I can't say that it's surprising at this point because the amount of things that Roblox does and the decisions that they make that end up being terrible really means that something like this should not be surprising, but somehow, somewhere along the way, I am still finding it in my mind very, very surprising and a little bit shocking to see that Roblox genuinely just made the decision to completely remove an entire security feature. Of course, the first person to tell me about this was our good friend Lolcat, Evilcat, Jakuneneko, whatever you want to call him right now. He said, "Did you hear the news?" I said, "Why?" He said, "I don't know, but I hope you make a video about this and put me in it because I told you first." I said, "You did tell me first," and that's how that entire interaction went, and now here we are talking about it. The RTC tweeted about this and said, "Starting in November, users will no longer be able to set an account pin," and I really like this image because it's the account pin basically just disintegrating, and that's a very, very good way of explaining what Roblox is doing to a lot of these features. They just keep disintegrating them, evaporating them, killing them, pretending that they never existed, and that is quite honestly what they are doing with this one right now. The account pin, if you guys don't know, is in your settings, and it basically means that no one can change the settings in your account without having that pin. So basically like a 4-digit password on your phone, like to unlock your phone, that's what this was on your Roblox account, but it allowed you to change your settings, which included in your settings would be like your email and your password. So if somehow someone managed to get into your account, they decided to hack you, and their first course of action is probably to change the password of the account, change the email of the account, but boom, they are hit with the little box that says account pin required in order to change these settings, and if you don't have that pin, you just cannot change the settings. Yes, I am being serious, this is the feature that Roblox is removing, and they seem to be replacing it with something else, except that something else is an entirely different thing, completely different, completely separate to what they are removing, so it's not really a replacement, it's kind of just like they are removing one feature to make space for another feature, when really both of these features could have existed together, and that's why this is such a questionable decision. For further context, a parent must set up a Roblox account with parent privileges linked to their child's Roblox account in order to use account restrictions or set a parent pin. Roblox suggests that if you want more security for your account, you should resort to two-factor authentication. Now what happens if these hackers get through the two-factor authentication? They can just easily change the password or the email on your account because they removed the pin and told you to use the other security measures. I really don't understand why they are acting like multiple levels of security is not the best way to do this, or even acting like it's completely impossible to do that, like you can have one security measure and that's it. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Like with how big Roblox has become, the more security measures we have, the absolute better. Because right now imagine you have as much security as you possibly can, you have a great password, you have two-factor authentication, you have an account pin, the hacker somehow manages to get your password, they got through that layer of security, but now they are met with the two-factor authentication screen. Somehow they also managed to get through that, and now they are in your account. They go to change the email and the password on your account, and now they are met with the third and final layer of security, which is the pin, and unless they put in every possible number combination in the world, they are not getting through that final layer, and you can easily get your account back by just logging back in and changing the password. It's really that simple, but now they've removed the third and final layer of the security of your account. So basically what they replaced it with, if you didn't understand, is it's kind of still a feature, except it's now only a feature for parent accounts. So separately to the child's account, a parent now must create their own Roblox account and then link the parent privileges to that account, and then in there they are able to set up a parent pin for their child's account. So now if we want to use the account pin feature, we would have to create an entirely separate account pretending to be our own parent, and for those of us who are adults, which is quite a lot of us actually, I just don't think we need to be creating a separate account pretending to be our own parents just so that we can set up a pin to protect our accounts and our settings and just add another layer of security. Like, I'm pretty sure I very vaguely remember this used to be a thing back when I joined Roblox in 2011. Back then, if your account was like under 13, which when I joined I was under 13, you just weren't able to talk in any game whatsoever unless you had your parent create a separate Roblox account, set their account up as a parent account, and then link your account to their parent account and then enable chat for you, which, I mean, I was 10, so I just did that for myself. This is what I'm saying. I very vaguely remember creating my own parent account, setting it up, linking my account to it, and allowing myself to talk, which is probably really bad, especially because I was 10, but this was over a decade ago. This was a very long time ago. So that's basically what this is about, except they've removed a security feature that probably the majority of the platform used, and they've now added it exclusively to parent accounts. I really don't understand why both of these couldn't exist at the same time. Like, allow parents to create their own accounts with the parent privileges and all of the parent settings and all of that stuff, but allow us to keep the account pins. Like, I just don't understand why both of these cannot exist at the same time. And that's it for my complaining. I don't know. Everyone's obviously complaining about this. Everyone's saying it's the worst update and just questioning why Roblox is removing an extra security measure, asking do they not understand that two-factor authentication can be bypassed and that more layers of security and safety is good, which is basically what I've been saying this entire video. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox removing an entire security feature. Rest in peace, the account pins. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.